Hi, everybody, and welcome to EDUC C33, your Techniques of Counseling course. This course is the course where you actually learn how to do counseling. All of the things you've been learning will be part of this course. You'll need to bring that information in, and we're going to start applying it by practicing our counseling skills. So in Module 0, you saw an overview of the course. There was also a confidentiality agreement that you needed to sign. So be sure you sign that because you can't proceed with your practice sessions until that is signed and on file. You can sign it electronically by just typing your name, but we do need to have some acknowledgement that you've read it and understand it. We have multiple modules in this particular course, of course, and one of the things that recently changed is there used to be a weekly video case analysis. We've actually changed that to a learning activity. We strongly encourage that you do this learning activity and that you watch the videos and you observe what you see as far as the basic and advanced skills, what works well, what doesn't work, and really wonder about those. It would be a great idea to watch these with peers and sit down and talk about these with your peers, because the more you observe counseling and engage in counseling and talk about what's going on in counseling, the sooner you'll learn these skills. So in week 1, we have a quiz, we have some readings, some lectures, and we have a learning activity. But really week 1 is about getting organized. I will try to have a live session near the end of the week where I just kind of orient you to what a skills lab is and what to expect during the skills lab. I know that everybody probably won't be able to attend that, so I'll record it and post it as a resource for you. And hopefully that will help everybody kind of calm some of their nerves about that experience. It really is meant to be supportive and constructive and help you become a better counselor. In Module 2, you need to do a practice session with your peers, and you need to sign up for and attend one of the instructor-led skills labs. How do you do this? So let's go over to people. And you'll see there are 3 different groups that you have to sign up for in this class. So the first group is our taping groups, right? So those are 2 students. And so here's some of the students in my class. Here are 2 of per group. So you need to match yourself up with another peer, and you will do a mock session with each other near the end of the class, and you will then do a transcription of it. I'll explain a little bit more about that project in a second. The triadic practice are 3 people in groups, and you will work together to practice your counseling skills. So make sure that you sign up. If, I see that people aren't signing up in a way that's going to make the groups equitable, I will have to move people at the end, but usually it works out. Everybody gets into a group of 3. Sometimes we end up with a group of 4, but most of the time we have groups of 3. For the Visual Skill Lab, I already have the dates and times of those skills labs. They start in week 2. There's 2 in week 2 and there's 2 in week 3. You only need to attend one of the skills labs. Each skills lab has 4 students in it, and I will be in that session with the 4 students, and we will rotate through, everybody practicing being the counselor and everybody being a client and everybody being an observer. A couple of times you'll be an observer. And this will give you a chance to not only practice your skills, but you'll get on the receiving end of receiving the skills and understand how they impact the client's experience. And then as an observer, you'll be able to observe those skills in action. So it's a really cool experience. I hope everybody enjoys it. I try to make it very safe, and it's an opportunity to make mistakes and get great feedback in the process. Let's go to our modules. So if you haven't already, make sure you introduce yourself so that I can get to know you if I don't already know you, but make sure you post no matter what. Make sure you sign your confidentiality agreement. In Module 1, like I said, we're just going to have a quiz, and I really want you to take advantage of this learning activity, watch the video and wonder about it, and possibly meet up with some peers and talk about it. In Module 2, you'll have your first triadic counseling experience. When you do that, you have to upload the rubric that you filled out while being an observer, and you have to fill out a reflection of your own skills. So make sure you turn in, let's actually look at this. Make sure you turn in both pieces because I can't grade it unless I have your session review, right? I want your session review, and then I also want the observation rubric. So I need to have both of these documents uploaded, and ideally upload them as doc format, DOC format, or DOCX format. If you upload them as a PDF, I can't make comments on them. So it's really helpful to have them in a doc format so that I can actually give you feedback on it while you're doing it. You are welcome to record your sessions if everybody's okay with that. And if you want to put your recording, a link to the recording in there, but don't try to upload the recording itself. Just have a link to the recording, maybe through OneDrive, which is a great resource, or Google Drive, but you got to make sure you share it with me. If you want me to look at something, and you would just put a note in your session review telling me what you want me to specifically look at with a timestamp, because I won't have time to watch everybody's, but I'd be happy to look at something and see if something could have been done different, but you don't have to record them if you don't want to. All right. Then we're going to go into the right class. Where was, oh, this is the right class. I have multiple classes, so excuse me for that blurb for a second. Let's go back here. Okay, so again, module 2, you'll have your triadic practice. Make sure you upload both of those documents. And then in the skills lab, it's not necessarily going to happen in module 2. It depends on which one you sign up for. But when you do complete your virtual skills lab, either in module 2 or module 3, then you will also have a document to upload your session review. And then I'll also be giving you feedback. So when you do session review, or whenever you observe, you'll upload those documents in here. With the observer rubrics, I will give those to the other students who you observe. So I'll be disseminating those and making sure everybody gets copies of their observation rubrics. Okay, and you have another quiz. Then module 3 quiz, learning activity here for the video case, and then you have another triadic counseling practice. And this is all helping you get ready for residency, which is in week 4. So everybody should be prepared to attend residency from 9:30 a.m. Eastern until 6:15 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this week. And that will be March 29th, March 30th, and March 31st. Then after residency, this will actually say residency module 5 when I fix it. In module 5, we will be looking at another video case analysis and a quiz. And then in module 6, we'll be looking at a quiz, a learning activity, and another triadic experience. Somewhere in module 6, you need to meet up with your transcription partner, and you need to record your video. I actually might suggest you do that in module 5 because you need time to transcribe that particular document. And I just want to warn everybody, transcription takes a long time, hours. Some students have told me anywhere from 5 to 10 hours. So just know that transcription is quite lengthy, and I will be posting some additional materials to help you see what that would look like. It's kind of like writing a play script for your counseling session. But we ask you to, document the nonverbals and the verbals, and you'll also need to provide us with the link to the recording for your actual session that you've transcribed. And when you do your transcription, you're gonna have to analyze it. So I'll post a whole nother video about the transcription and what to expect with that and what that would look like to help you with that particular assignment when we get closer to it. But we definitely want you to try to start recording probably in week 5, because it does take a long time to actually, like I said, transcribe that. All right, so that is a high-level overview of this course. I'll be posting resources and support every week. Please know that you can reach out to me anytime. My office hours are Mondays and Wednesdays from 4 to 6 p.m. in my Zoom room, which is 312-619-1359. Again, that's 312-619-1359. That is also my phone number, so you can also text me there. Please know I am not a fan of the Canvas messaging. I don't see it. I don't pay attention to it. I forget about it. So if you're going to communicate with me, text is the best way to communicate with me, followed by email lsstretch@wm.edu. So again, that's lsstretch@wm.edu. You can also use this course Q&A right here, which is a great resource. And you can come to my office hours. There is one Wednesday every month where I have to start my Wednesday office hours at 4:30, and this Wednesday is one of those Wednesdays. So I will always post an announcement or try to post an announcement letting you know when my office hours are going to be a little different or if I'm not able to be in office hours. Please introduce yourselves and don't hesitate to ask questions. This course is a little different than some of your previous courses because we don't have discussion boards. It's all about practice. And I'm super excited to be with you during your residency. That's usually a very exhilarating and exhausting experience. And I'll post more information about that a little closer to week 4 for us as well. Welcome to class. I'm looking forward to working with you. Reach out if you have any questions or concerns.